No, I thought that I would come and show you guys these two amazing oils that I made for two different but very similar purposes. Okay. So, first of all, this one right here is my immunity oil. Okay. And it doesn't have any fragrance. It was cooked in my cauldron. And basically, I have the ingredients written down, but you guys can see that there is some ginger in there. And so basically, with the ginger, what's happening with that? Well, not with the ginger. What's happening with this particular oil is that it is an immunity oil. And what this oil does is it can be rubbed on the body. It can be used to dress candles, and it can be used in your bath. And pretty much what it is for is to get rid of parasitic energy um, off of the area of the body that is being targeted. So, for example, if your heart chakra is being targeted, if your solar plexus is being targeted, if your crown chakra is being targeted. And this is something that people are doing a lot. They're doing this a lot, okay? And it's called energy feeding. There are a lot of people that don't believe in the art of healing, and then there's some people that just can't self heal. This creates a codependency. The problem is that sometimes when these people feed, it can really make another person sick. Okay. And a lot of times, the people that are doing this are not family. They have no connection with you. And so they don't have a right to your energy. So, what this oil does is it gets rid of. Oh, I saw, you know what? It was another word that I was using besides parasite. Oh, man. And I can't think of it. But basically, when there is a spiritual connection that they are either trying to make with you or have made with you, basically what this does is it kills it. It kills it completely. And you can actually take a little bit of the oil and focus on the person or persons that you're trying to, get off of you, banish from you. A lot of them pose as romantic interests, and they're not. They're just energy harvesters, okay? But this can be used for many, many different purposes. This can be used for, like, for example, if you're an empath and you run into an extremely toxic person, okay? And this may be a random person or either another person that is connected to another person that's toxic and they're sending you toxic energy. This can be used to either dress your candles or dress the body to get rid of that frequency, okay? And it can be basically the way that you can consecrate this stuff is especially when it comes to specific people, because the herbs and the oils will do exactly what you need them to do. Okay, so you can rub this on your neck, you can rub it on your ears, you can rub it on your third eye, you can rub it, just kind of anoint your head with it. Okay. And so it's some amazing stuff. I like to take a little bit of it and add it in my water bottle with my apple cider vinegar. What I'll do is I'll mix some apple cider vinegar with some warm water, and I will add a couple of drops of this for when I'm taking my shower, or I'll add a couple of drops in my bath. Literally will clear all of those energies off, because for a person to not be able to self heal, they either have a curse on them, they either have a curse on them, or either they have like parasites or just bad energy or demons. Okay. So that's the first oil. The second oil that I want to show you guys, this is a lot different from the Take Your Power Back oil that I made. I got a whole gob of it in my apothecary. This is specifically to take back your energy that is being taken from the body, in particular, vital areas of the body. Okay. Which is kind of similar to the Take Your Power Back oil, but it's very different because it's got some different ingredients in it. This I just made, and it is designed to pull your energy back immediately. Okay. So I'm not going to tell y'all all of the ingredients. It's got some Dahmania leaf in it. It's got some strawberry leaf in it. It's got some calamus and some astragalus. There's a few other key ingredients that's in it. I'm not going to give away the formula because then people will try to, do certain things. And so Spirit is just telling me to kind of keep that to myself. This is not for sale. It's something that I would use to either dress the candles or the area of the body. Okay. Pretty much, especially if somebody is trying to pull on your solar plexus, if somebody's trying to pull on any area of the body, pull your gifts to them, steal your energy, this is what this is for. And that's really kind of the reason why some of you may be feeling under the weather. And also to pull back your good karma. There are some people that just have bad karma. They're bad people. They have bad karma. They are not gifted. They, you know what I'm saying? And they may be pulling on your energy. And so I could sense that today. And, people will pull, like, for example, if somebody has bad lungs, or if they have heart disease, instead of people, for some reason, their spiritual connection with it is not healing self, but stealing from others who are healthy. That's why if you're healthy, you don't want to go around telling people like, oh, I'm healthy as a horse. Next thing you know, people pulling on you. I'm telling you the truth. So this stuff is really, really good for that. Okay. Really, really good for, is even, I would use this oil during a soul retrieval ritual as well. Strawberry leaf is extremely good for the stomach and the heart chakra. Hey, Kelly, you said, am I selling these oils? No, they're not for sale. Not at this point. I mean, they will be. I can place them up for sale for pre-order, but I'd have to make more of this. This a small batch was made while testing because both of these are tester oils, but I can tell you that both of these work very well. Um, sometimes if you are feeling under the weather, there are sometimes people are pulling on your energy. People that are dying with really debilitating diseases and sicknesses are pulling on you. Why they don't have the mind to self-heal themselves, because they can. They can absolutely self-heal, but they just refuse to do it. Probably out of fear. Codependency is something that they're going to have to learn a lesson from that too. I get all of my, you know what healed me? I had a lot of things that need to heal. What healed me was herbs. That's what healed me was herbs. Okay. So a lot of people, they don't get it. And they'll say, oh, I don't believe in that. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I believe in this. Okay. Seriously. So that's what this oil is. And I'm actually going to put this in my cauldron and do a little bit of boiling on the stove. I got to clean out my cauldron though, but just it's sitting here with the herbs because the herbs are supercharged with the intent. And so let me tell you something that's crazy. People will try to give you identity issues. Here's what they'll do. They'll say, oh my God, I'm seeing her do that amazing thing. And wow, this is amazing. She stole my energy. People are cray cray. She stole that from me. I stole reading cards from you. Wait, I'm sorry. Excuse me. And so they're cray cray. It's a part of the psychosis of jealousy. You know, it's very bizarre. Anyway, people will see something amazing about you, they'll put it down, they'll try to steal it. Whether or not it's your beauty, fertility, spiritual gifts, abilities, that's what they will try to do. This right here will pull that energy back to you quickly. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about just a little bit, because everybody gets inspiration. I feed my clients with herbs and oils. I don't, and my ability to awaken those herbs. I don't feed my clients with my energy. You get sick and die by then, okay? Because we're still in the physical reality, we're still human. We're not angels like Saint Michael or Saint Raphael. So, but what people will do is they will try to drain you of all of your energy. For example, all of their physical ailments, like for example, let me see what I'm looking like on the cam today. I don't have no makeup on, y'all, so I don't want to scare nobody, okay? Um as y'all can see, my face is normal. I don't have any swelling around the eyes. I may have gained a few pounds the past couple of months because I've been eating good, but you can see that I don't have any problems like that. People will do that. God dang it, I tried to wipe it off. It don't want to wipe off. What these people will do that want to take your personal health is they'll say things to you like, "Oh, your eyes are swollen. Your liver is swelling." uh no. And so sometimes it'll work, but this will make it temporary. Because what they're doing is they're trying to pass their ailments to you and take your good shit. Okay. So my eyes look normal. They're not like swollen, and I'm not like all swollen, puffed up and stuff, and even though they would like for me to be, you see how I look pretty normal? Yeah. Because that's what they're going through. They whole faces are swelled up because they need to probably go see a doctor. Okay. But they trying to be spiritual. Some people are not evolved enough to do that. Like a lot of us heal ourselves with herbs. A lot of us do, but some of those people don't even have one herb. They'll say, "I'm going to pull on you." Okay. Now, today I kind of woke up feeling a little under the weather, but I feel great now. Okay. And it was like, it was so weird, guys, because these people, they know what they're doing, and they know that I know what they're doing. It's ridiculous. So I look pretty normal. Um, but according to the energy harvesters that have these afflictions, "Oh, your eyes are swollen. You got a goiter, and you got stuff growing out of your face and stuff." And my face looks no different than it looked 10 years ago. So, but that's what they going through. So they want to switch places with you. And I want y'all to be careful tomorrow on Friday, because it's going to be Freaky Friday. For some reason on Friday, and we're putting up our dukes tonight. In fact, I'll be doing my overall protection for my family and my loved ones, and then my overall protection for clients and students. Because we're about 8 days from the new moon. And, normally they'll do it on the new moon. But see, I can sense what they're trying to do. It's like, no, I just wanted to, talk about you. No, no, you're energy harvesting, or you're trying to, which I've noticed that some people think that a person that's energy harvesting is powerful. No, it takes a lot of power to heal self. That's who's powerful, not people trying to sponge off of other people. Okay. So, yeah. I'm sorry. Like, no. Okay. By the way, y'all, thank you, Kels. Thank you. By the way, y'all, I watched The Craft early this morning. I was watching The Craft after I woke up early this morning. And I see why a lot of people liked Nancy, because Nancy was a hell of a ceremonial magic. That ritual that they did at the beach, but then she went cray cray afterwards. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, so that's what I wanted to show y'all. Kelly, that's a good question. I will make these oils available to be purchased. I may have to do pre-order so that you guys can give me time to get them together. And and then I'll send you guys some. But these two are amazing. There was a few times where I was being spiritually attacked. They were trying to attempt to do energy harvesting. I went and got in the shower, and literally all that stuff, because what they do is they send these parasites through ether, through the air. They send it through ether, through the air. Yes, they do. Okay. And, people, I'm starting to think that the people that try to pretend like they don't understand this, something up with you, it's okay, I forgive you, because you know not what you say. Okay. Not the people that are doing it, though, because these people are trying to staying alive. They trying to stay alive. And they want to take the prana of another. That's what they're doing. Okay. And we not stupid. So, and you know what? Some people know other people that are trying to do this, and they like, well, this is exactly what this other person is doing. And, hun, you need to figure out how to do some self-healing. Okay, I know how to heal certain things. I can't talk too much because then they'll say she's doing medical misinformation, and it's not what I'm doing. I'm talking about spiritual afflictions. A lot of this stuff is psychosomatic. Really, what it boils down to is anxiety. And it's kind of like, God, sometimes it just is what it is. So anyway, I love both of these oils. And you can tell that they're working because it'll remove pressure in certain places, because they want your crown, they want your throat, they want your heart. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Well, and that was another thing. I was thinking about going live early this morning. Witchcraft and magic is not what they have done. They have been doing very, like, okay, when you think about witchcraft and magic, we can do a lot of amazing things and miracles. And see, this was when Nancy got cursed by the God that blessed her. When you start doing unorthodox things, that's when it's a problem. Like all this goofy, funny mirror, just all that crap, that ain't got nothing to do with what we doing in magic and witchcraft and paganism and Wicca. They trying to change the game. That, like, literally, and remember I was telling you guys about that energy soul harvesting ritual only in the movies. They trying to actually live out Skeleton Key. No, hun. Listen, that's a movie. So all this funny mirror weirdness, they ain't got nothing to do with it. And they just, I can do anything with witchcraft. You can heal yourself, but not that way. You can develop yourself, but not in that way. You cannot develop yourself and your spiritual gifts by taking those of another. You're not going to ever be allowed to do it. That is all, guys. I will see y'all later. That movie gave you nightmares. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, you know what? Honestly, it's the truth of what ends up happening is that what happened with Nancy is that her power became corrupted because of who she was. Okay? Because she got blessed with a lot of gifts, but then she made the decision to go nuts with it and over it. But, I like that movie. I watched it just so I can see that part when they did the ceremonial when they were all in the circle on the beach, and she's badass, but she ended up, yeah, and she was messing with Sarah, but Sarah was a natural witch and had some ancestors, and Sarah was so sweet. If you remember the part in that movie, she came to the circle and she bought that picture of her mother, right? And so she was basically sharing her gifts that she had gotten passed down from her mother with those wicked stepsisters. It was like, God, how can you betray? You just don't betray like that. You don't, unless you decide I don't want to be with this coven, because she realized that if you want to leave a coven because you realize that they're doing harm to themselves and other people, then you have the right to do that. But and no coven has the right to say you have to stay. They wanted her to stay because I don't believe Nancy would have gotten her gifts if it were not for Sarah. So, just one of those things. Yeah. Well, you may want to watch it again. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. All right, y'all. I got to go. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Peace and love to y'all. Okay. To all my witches. And I'll see y'all later. Blessings.